Welcome back to The Man in the Middle. I'm your host, Bill West. Today we're going to be discussing The Mandalorian's last episode, The Believer. One more episode left of the season, and things are getting hot. The Mandalorian has put a crack team of Boba Fett, Fennec Shand, Cara Dune, and Mayfield. Migs Mayfield to get to find the coordinates for Moff Gideon's starship. To do that, they have to infiltrate an Imperial mining colony, and to do that, they have to steal an Imperial transport full of an unstable metal or ore, and this will become problematic because as soon as they make their way cross country, they are raided by pirates. Two previous transports have already been blown up. The pirates are trying to board their transport so they can blow them up as well. Of course they don't. They're saved by a couple of TIE fighters. They make it to the base, and on their way across the bridge into the base, they're saluted by a bunch of Imperial troops. And once they get down, they're applauded. They make their way to the commissary where the unsecure data port is. But there's a problem. Of course there is. Migs sees an ex-Imperial officer that he used to work with. And he says, I can't go in there. He's going to recognize me for sure. The Mandalorian says, okay, give me the data spike. I'll go get the information we need. And Migs says, you can't do it. You'll have to take your helmet off against all your beliefs. And the Mandalorian really thinks long and hard about it. He says, go ahead, give me the spike. He takes a spike, he goes over to the data port, gets the information, but while he's there, Migs' ex-commanding officer approaches him and said, you're one of the pilots that brought in that transport, and the Mandalorian said, yes, I was, and to pull the Mandalorian's fat out of the fire, Migs walks up, and his commanding officer doesn't recognize him. He said, I'd like to, and in fact, the ex-commanding officer says, I'd like to buy you two a drink. So they sit down and getting ready to drink. He goes, what should we toast? And they're trying to figure out. And one of them brings up Operation Cinder, which is, I don't know if any of you are familiar with or Expanded Universe, but in Battlefield 2 or Battlefront 2, one of the Star Wars video games, and I also believe in one of the comics, they talk about the Imperial Starfleet going on a killer rampage after the death of the Empire, destroying any non-Imperial planet, and Mayfield's ex-commanding officer not only just destroyed an innocent outpost, he destroyed a bunch of innocents, whether they're rebels or not, whether they had Republic leanings or not, destroyed everybody there, as well as including Mayfield's troops. And Mayfield just finally has had enough of it. He's turned his back on the Empire, and when the commanding officer makes a toast to the Empire, Mayfield pulls his gun, shoots him in the head. And after that, Mayfield goes around shooting all the Imperials that were in the commissary before the Mandalorian puts his helmet on. He says, there you go. Nobody alive has seen your face, except for Mayfield, which I'm certain Mayfield is thinking this is going to turn out bad for him in the end, but, he's had enough of the Empire. He's turned a new leaf. The firefighters, of course, draw on Imperial attention. The two escape out through a window, and covering their escape is Fennec Shand and Cara Dune, acting as snipers. And Boba Fett lands the ship. They're able to board Boba Fett's ship, before Boba Fett shields the ship up, uh, Mayfield Mayfield takes a blaster rifle, shoots one of the tankers with the unstable metal in it, blowing up the Imperial refinery. Not before the refinery is able to launch 2 TIE fighters to pursue Slave One, and Boba Fett goes ballistic. The fighters follow, and Boba Fett launches a mining charge and destroys the TIE fighters. The same kind of mining charge that Jango Fett used in this episode 2, Attack of the Clones. They land, and at the beginning of the episode, Cara Dune had pulled Mayfield off a rebel prison, and he says, "Okay, take me back." Cara looks at the Mandalorian, saying, "It's too bad he didn't live through the explosion." And the Mandalorian agrees. Yeah, that's too bad he died. And he just gets, Niggs just gets a big smile on his face and leaves. And before the end of the episode, we cut to Moff Gideon's starship, where he gets a message from the Mandalorians, pretty much repeating Moff Gideon's speech from the last season, saying, "You have something I want, and I'm coming to get it." Fade to black. So one episode left. Things are getting good. I'm really enjoying this season. I really like last season, but this season I'm liking a lot better. And I can't wait to see what they have in store for us next episode. So join me then. I look forward to covering it, and I can't wait for a second view once everything's said and done. This has been a great season. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a happy holiday season. I'll talk to you soon.